On the vast windswept plains of the 1800s, the Lakota village stirred with morning light. Among the teepees, one echoed with laughter. The home of Two Bears, a young warrior known for jokes and joy rather than fierce battle tales. With a grin wide enough to charm even the grumpiest elder, Two Bears greeted the day with humor and energy. The children adored him. Elders tolerated him with fond smiles, and his best friend Red Eagle, well, he endured him. Red Eagle was the opposite, silent, serious, and revered for his precision in the hunt. The two made an odd pair, but their friendship was rock solid. As the village buzzed with preparations, Two Bears teased, played, and finally found Red Eagle sharpening his arrows. "Come, friend," said Two Bears. "Today we find buffalo the fun way." Red Eagle simply raised an eyebrow. That was his version of a warning. They set out across the plains, Two Bears humming a cheerful tune, and Red Eagle silently scouting. Their conversation was a rhythm of sarcasm and sincerity. Two Bears told wild stories of prairie dogs giving hunting tips, while Red Eagle questioned his sanity, but never stopped walking beside him. Their friendship was one of balance. Two Bears brought levity to Red Eagle's stern worldview, and Red Eagle reminded Two Bears to keep his feet on the ground. As they walked, Red Eagle asked, "Why do you always have to make things difficult?" Two Bears grinned. "Because if life's a trail, I prefer the scenic route." And so the scenic route they took. Two Bears insisted on a shortcut through a prairie dog colony, because of course he did. Holes everywhere, twisted ankles waiting to happen. Red Eagle's scowl deepened with every step, while Two Bears stumbled, tripped, and laughed the entire way. Eventually they emerged, scraped, dusty, and standing in an untouched valley filled with tall grass. They'd found buffalo, sure enough, or at least the signs of a nearby herd. Red Eagle looked over the scene and finally said, "One day, this will be your legacy. Death by prairie dog." Two Bears bowed dramatically. What a glorious end it will be. As they caught their breath, Red Eagle turned to Two Bears and shook his head. "Why do I ever listen to you?" Two Bears replied with a grin, "Because your life would be too peaceful without me." They joked, but underneath it was truth. Red Eagle knew he'd never admit it aloud, but life with Two Bears was fuller, more colorful. Their banter was their bond, a shared language forged by trust. With laughter still echoing between them, they turned toward the low rumble in the distance. The buffalo herd wasn't far. They crept closer to the grazing herd, arrows notched and hearts steady. The wind shifted. In an instant, the buffalo smelled them. Heads rose, muscles tensed, and just as the warriors readied their shots, the entire herd thundered into motion. "Now," Two Bears yelled. "No chance," Red Eagle shouted, already running. A massive bull turned and charged. Two Bears' eyes went wide. "Oh no, this one wants a personal conversation." They sprinted across the plains, dodging hoofs, shouting half-formed plans. Two Bears tripped once, rolled, and kept running. Red Eagle, surprisingly agile for his size, grabbed his friend by the arm and pulled him upright. "Remind me, was this your idea?" Red Eagle called. "Of course. Who else would plan such excitement?" They returned to Camp Dusty, bruised and empty-handed. Before they could say a word, the villagers burst into laughter. Granny Moon smirked. "Prairie dogs again." Two Bears bowed. "They have a rich culture. We're ambassadors." Despite the lack of meat, the tale fed the village's spirit. Around fires that evening, Two Bears reenacted the buffalo chase with wild gestures, while Red Eagle quietly corrected details with dry comments. The laughter they brought was nourishment enough. Later, Wise Hawk, the tribe's elder, stood and hushed the crowd. "There's more to this story," he said, eyes twinkling. He revealed he had followed them, nudging the buffalo toward them to test their courage and friendship. "I wanted to see if you'd run," he said, "and if you'd laugh while running." Two Bears chuckled. "We ran, we laughed, we lived." Red Eagle, for once, smiled openly. And I learned never to take a shortcut again. Wise Hawk nodded. Good, because life will chase you like that buffalo. You can run, or you can run laughing. And under the stars, with bellies empty but hearts full, Two Bears and Red Eagle understood that sometimes the best stories don't come from success. They come from surviving the chaos together, laughing all the way home.